Yeah, I think a little bit about navigating the healthcare system as someone who's trans. I should say at the outright, I think I am incredibly privileged in that I work in tech. I live in Chicago. I'm white, able-bodied, make a decent salary and have good insurance and access to providers at world-class places like Northwestern, and an actual LGBT clinic like Howard Brown that specializes in this. But there's still been a lot of missteps, and I think just a couple of experiences that I can even kind of tell you about. One, I was really shocked by the first time that I went to go get hormones from Howard Brown Health Clinic, which I said specializes in LGBTQ healthcare and providing hormones to the transgender population, I guess. The doctor dropped me off at the pharmacy and said, "Here you go. She wants her hormones." Basically, like he used she for me while picking up the hormones, and this is kind of a moment that I've like built up in my life of like this is like taking a lifetime to get to this moment. He said that I just was kind of taken aback, like, really? I don't know. And in the moment, like, I mean, it's not something I would pitch a fit over, but I just kind of looked and just was like, really? And I think when you take all those experiences kind of like each one is kind of like a wave hitting a rock where it's like the wave hitting the rock the one time doesn't really like mean much but kind of wears on you over time. And I think like on the worst end of that it's this anxiety of going to a new provider of anytime I need to go to a new provider or see any new doctor through this cancer journey of like, one, are they going to understand at all and know kind of clinically how to treat me physiologically? Like, are they going to treat me in an appropriate way to like that I am assigned female at birth but taking male hormones? And two, am I gonna need to explain myself? And yeah, that's a lot of anxiety and a lot to bring into like a sometimes 5 minute interaction with a clinician. um, so that's, I mean, I just a pretty minor example, but really, yeah, I think there's kind of this scarcity mindset. I would say even me living in Chicago and having access to so many like amazing, like pretty trans competent doctors too. Of like when they make a mistake like that, of just being like, well, I mean, other doctors aren't gonna get it, so